it's back to school 2024, 2025. As always, it's me, Patty, your guide. Let's go. Hey, so this is just a couple food, water, shelter to get us through August and September. You can't even believe how much is going on in those months. So let's get it going. All right, Compass Night. Compass Nights are 2 weeks of very important meetings that we hold the weeks of August 20th and the week of August 27th. It is for everybody from infants through middle school. And so I'm going to go through this quite quickly, but there will be some printouts for these dates and there'll be a little bit of everywhere. I just want to give you a little bit of the story behind the story. So the reason it's so important is that we're going to have 22 new children on our campus, 22 new opportunities for you guys to make friends. This says 4+, but I think it's really going to be more like 6 new faculty members that are on campus. So if you see someone you don't know, please introduce yourself. And we look like we're going to have 242 children here the first day of school, which will be with the 55 employees that we'll have, and then all of our fabulous moms and dads and grandmas dropping off and picking up first days of school. It's going to be great. We'll probably end the school year just around 256, maybe 260 students. So it's really important we start off on the right foot, and that's what Compass Nights are about. Also, you might notice as that we transitioned away from TADS, which was our student management system, and now we're going with school cues. And so Miss Myra and Miss Loopy have worked really, really hard with lots of webinars and things to get the onboarding done. It should be smooth, and we appreciate your patience as we're learning together a new system. Okay, our app. Also, you will be bugged to make sure that everyone important in your child's life has this app downloaded, because all these things take place in the app. And so we did get a little bit last year. My wife got the alert, but I didn't. And then when we looked, the other parent didn't have the app downloaded. So please do that. And all these fun and fabulous things will be found there. Awesome. Moving on. Compass Night. We're going to say this here. I'm going to say it at the end. Everyone attends. First year at Pines, attend. Been here 10, 12 years, attend. The reason Compass Night differs is that it is different every year because your child is different every year. So they're going to be held Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of the first week in August, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of that second time in August, so August 27th. If you have a primary child, you have 2 Tuesdays to choose from. When you have 2 choices, you can split it. One parent can go to one parent can go to the other. Know that our teachers find these meetings so important, they're going to do the meetings twice. So all you have to do is come to one. So that's primary night. Then lower elementary night, your nights are on Wednesdays, 21st, 28th. Middle school, you have a smaller community this year. We can get you all in one meeting, so that is yours. Then if you're in upper elementary, you're on Thursdays that follow each other. And then if you're in infants and toddlers, you're going to have a one chance, and that's a Thursday, August 29th. Please, please come. Okay, this is what to expect. The meetings are from 6 to 7:45. We're going to provide dinner for the children and a really yummy snack made in our kitchen for parents. So all you have to do is come here straight from work. From 6 to 6:30, what's going to happen is if you have picked your child up, you're going to sign them into childcare. If your child is already in extended care, we'll know it because you've RSVP'd. We know your child's in care. We're just going to sign them over. And then when you get to the classroom that your meeting will be in, that's when you get a chance to meet other families and socialize. From 6:30 to 7:45 is when you get to meet everybody and have your meeting. And so this is really important. And so that's kind of what to expect. So back to RSVPing, that takes place in the app. You're going to find your child's classroom. I just picked this one, but you're going to have them for each of the individual classes. It's going to take you to Sign Up Genius. So it's going to look like that. And then you're going to have a place where you can write in your child's name and ages. If you are bringing children to childcare that are enrolled at Pines, we'll know who you are, but please write down which children you need childcare for. If you have a child that's not enrolled at Pines, we can take care of them as well. Just let us know their name and their age and that they're not enrolled at Pines. If they're an infant, though, if they can be a babe in arms, that would be lovely, but we cannot have an infant in childcare who's not enrolled at Pine. So if you can bring them, if they can manage hanging out in an adult meeting. So get used to Sign Up Genius. We use it for lots of things. That's the place where you will type in name and age of child. Okay. Said this before, there's really no other way to say it. It is important that you get to know your child's teacher, but it's also important that you tell us that your children are coming for childcare that night. But it's also important that you guys get to meet each other. So over the course of those 2 weeks, we have something like 500 parents at Pines. And it's really important that we have this time together because it's a really fast school year. There's just no other way to say that. All right, one other thing that we want to kind of share with you quickly as I can, but super important. So if you were with us last year and in years past, you know that we have a very big event in May. It's the first Saturday of May every year, and it's called The Event. And it is a free BYOB adult only fundraiser for the school that we do live auction, silent auction, games, fajitas. It's amazing. And so we had that planned for May 4th of this year. And people were outside eating and walking around and having a great time. And we had our live auction. And this was an evening, though, of the haves and the have-nots, unfortunately. There was a giant storm this day in May, and only half of our families could attend. This storm, if you remember, took over everything kind of close to Lake Houston and in San Jacinto, but it did not affect people in Houston. So about half of our people came. And then halfway through our live auction, someone came and whispered to me that we needed to shut it down because the storm was now coming our way. We had just threaded the needle and we got halfway done, and now it was time to release everybody to go home. We made a promise, though, that we would finish the event, and here was our promise. We did the event part 2, and it was going to be a couple Fridays later on May 17th. And we said, if you came to part 1, come again. If you weren't able because of the rain, now's your time to come. And if there was a reason you couldn't come at all, this would be the time to come. And we were excited. And then became May 17th. You'll notice the timestamp on this was 6:37. Pines opens at 6:30 in the morning. And so by then, in the app, we told everyone we had no power. And we were just going to see how the day played out. But by 10 o'clock, we still had no power and we needed to cancel school. And then by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we canceled again the event. Mother Nature has bigger plans for us. And I know we're all still fatigued from Hurricane Beryl, but we're going to come out on top. And that's just what we're saying. So this is what we're going to do now. Mark your calendars now. We are going to do the event. There's the logo on Friday the 13th, because honestly, what could go wrong? So this is going to be September 13th. It is on a Friday. We're going to do what we tried to do back in May. We're going to try to auction off the last of everything that was graciously donated to us. So we have a beautiful bespoke Lego table. We have a weekend away that a family donated. Eureka Heights, an amazing friend of Pines, they've donated something large. If you want your child to be general contractor for the new building, for our 2-story building, that's an opportunity for you. Chef for the Day, we never got a chance to do Chef for the Day for elementary and primary. I just went to their grand opening the other day, but Hometown Chef Catering, they want to come out and do something at your home. Another family of our school, Ascend Events, they have a margarita machine they'd like to offer to you as well. Just a generosity of people coming out to support Pines. That driveway in the front, you can have your name on it. We never got a chance to do that. There were games that we wanted to play. to school for the day. My job is up for some elementary or middle school child, and there's games and prizes to be won. Here's a mom who won something right before we shut the world down that night. All of this exists. And then even this beautiful generosity came in right at the end. So if you want to go to Montana, this is a night for you. So this is what it's going to look like. You're going to throw this on your calendar, and it's going to be from 7 to 9 p.m. on Friday the 13th. Our amazing auctioneers are coming back out. And then we're going to do a small little 2-hour event. We'll have childcare for everyone. This should be completely hassle-free. We still have wine, but you can bring the beverage of your choice. There's going to be hors d'oeuvres. We're re-inviting everyone to come out. And now it's going to be in the middle school with the new renovated space in the back. So very excited about that. I've checked the weather. 2 different weather channels say that we have no rain coming that day. So here we go. So mark your calendars. The event, Friday the 13th. Nothing can go wrong that day. This only gets us through September. It is such a busy place here. We're so grateful that you're with us. We can't wait for school to start. Take care. We'll see you all soon. Bye.